Well, you might have been here before. Then I look at my account in the middle of the night, just because I'm getting ready to travel on the bike, do another little jaunt out. And, I want to see, oh, did my money show up? And by the way, it's not my YouTube money. It's from my job. And I look, and this is rare, and my money's not there. It's not the weekend. And I'm thinking, okay, no big deal, right? I have a backup in a little bit. And so I look at my bank, my actual bank that I use, and it's locked. And I think, well, maybe I locked my card. And I went to unlock it, and I couldn't do it. And I was like, oh, that's not what it was. It was actually unlocked, and I couldn't access the money that was there. I was trying to transfer it to a different card. So I got two different things going on. To make a long story short and get to the point here, the feeling you may never had before is, the first thing I'm thinking is, all right, what's going on? I can't even get, okay, another thing that's happened is I can't get on my VPN and my internet. And this is all sort of happening at one time. And what I'm thinking, here goes my mind, I'm thinking, I'm canceled. And I try to be cool about it, and I'm like, okay, it's not that. It's middle of the night, so my brain's going off. I've been canceled, disconnected completely. I can't get on my apps. Well, I'm on my apps, but none of them are working because the accounts aren't working. So I reload the apps and get those going. And anyway, but for that first part, as I was able to get my, which I've never used before, my little Cash App card. But the feeling, before I can get it resolved, the feeling I'm having is totally disconnected. And I can't, it's the middle of the night too, or it's very early in the morning, and I can't get a hold of anyone. It's, not business hours, and there's really nobody that can help me out. And completely, here I am, 60. Shouldn't I be used to that? I'm thinking, as I sat in the moment, I thought, well, there's a feeling that I haven't had in a long time. And here I am. I'm dependent on all the apps. This is crazy. And, of course, the phone's working and all the apps are there, but, it's just a weird thing going on. I'm stopped completely. And the reflection I have, if you're over 40, you may have been here, or if you live off grid, you grew up off grid, you've been here. And the feeling of sitting there and just, after about an hour of being disconnected and kind of just moving on, doing some things till I knew I could get it resolved, everything went away, man. And I was like, this feels pretty good. I like being out, just can't do anything right now at the moment. I reflect on being on big expeditions in the big mountains of Alaska, even in the Himalaya, back when you didn't have a cell phone. It's a feeling. It's scary at first, but then as the, survival has to come into play, I'm just doing the things, cooking the food, doing your thing, taking care of yourself. All those connections fall away. And I think our receptors now are reset on, we need to know what's going on. Where's the kids? Hey, how fast are they going in their car? And it's pretty nutso. I lived in a time, and I know a lot of my subs here have lived in those days when we could be out somewhere and yeah, maybe we were away from the phone. It felt a little weird for the first day, the phone at home or, the comforts of home. But after the first day, it was just living. We used to live in a cabin up in the woods, for the summer, and that's how it felt. We got away from all that disconnection from all of it. Anyway, almost forgot. And the bank was resolved today. And I always advise having one of those Cash App cards or PayPal cards, Venmo, just for a backup. I've never had one hacked, and maybe I'm just lucky. But my bank, been hacked several times. Anyway, thanks. Please like and subscribe. That feeling, if you could disconnect from your phone, if you're younger, and go try that out, there's a safety factor there. You just have to be prepared.